Hey, welcome to the OlimoLeague Grand Finals, a best of 5 for the first OlimoLeague of February. We do see a bit of a cheesy pool coming out of this player, spotting the top right corner of the map. It's going to be Samsung Galaxy Solar.
In the bottom left, as the purple Zerg, Dead Pixels True.
Interesting to see him do this without gas attached to it, though.
Well, he did it versus Impact on Catalina, right?
I thought that one had gas, no?
It didn't originally, he only got it afterwards.
Okay, I believe you.
I'm pretty sure. Well, now I'm second guessing. What?
I think there's like animals fighting outside or something.
You're about to get murdered.
No, straight up, like I'm scared.
It's like 6 a.m., so it's still dark, isn't it?
Oh, it's our cat. She's fighting with like a raccoon or something, I think.
Oh, we should go save her.
Well, someone's already out there.
Oh, okay.
That noise scared the crap out of me, though. Anyways, so sorry about that, guys. A little bit distracted. We do have those links coming across the map out of Solar, and he finally does throw in a gas attached to it. So I guess a little bit of pressure to start. Could turn into a pretty dedicated all-in very quickly, though. More links are on the way, and it depends on how much damage you can get done here. There is an extent you could do enough damage and then macro out of it, and this could go to the long game, but for the most part, these sort of moves, they're meant to be game-ending. And he's going to at least be able to get some damage on the hatchery, but going towards the main, I feel, is kind of out of the question.
Yeah, it looks like True might be able to save its drones, links. You know, it is looking a lot like what happened versus Impact, but Impact already had that hatchery done. Or actually, he never got the hatchery, that's right, he never got the hatchery. And he also had gas, or True did go for a double gas. Is that on purpose? Cancelled one. I don't know about that.
Decent fight to start, by the way. Pulling the drones like that was just exactly what he needed. Loses only one, but mostly keeps these links alive. Yeah,
and it looks like Solar isn't going to commit anymore. So, he called it. Just goes back into droning, but he's down a whole entire hatchery. I mean, he's not down in drones, but a hatchery.
Hey, I'm actually not sure things are okay, so I gotta put the camera on you and go look into this.
Okay.
I'm sorry about this. It's a weird camera angle, guys. There's no way to fix this. Camera's on you. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, True does go for a Bailey nest, so Solar does not have to only like decide, can I even throw down a hatchery? I went up to 18 drones, maybe that's what he's just looking for, to go up to 18 drones. He's gonna continue attacking, but can I throw down a hatchery, or can I defend, or what's going to happen? Because, you know, he's not the one with the Bailey nest. That drone does go down, so he's going to try and hold on to his own hatchery, but, you know, he's facing someone who has not quite double injects yet. Actually getting 3 queens, so maybe Solar won't be, or True won't be, names, right? True won't be digging too much either, into it either. True goes for the spine collar as well, so it looks like True's not going to try and counterattack. Abuse the fact that he has Banelings over his opponent, but rather use them to just be really, really safe. And that's fine too. I mean, if you know that you're safe, you can drone, and, you know, only have to react. And if you see, you know, he has an Overlord over here, if you see it fast enough, you know, the Banelings will go ahead and finish. Does morph a couple over here, gets a good first shot, trying not to get the good second one. I mean, this is it, like, and Solar knows this. No more lings are on the way. This is defend this okay. And he does. I never noticed that True never had speed, so... this is actually kind of a common move. I think a good move, too, if you're really scared they're going to keep attacking, is not to get your own speed. Like, if it was in your plan, then you don't necessarily have to get it, but at least a Baneling nest.
Sorry about that. Back?
Is your cat okay, man?
We don't know where she is.
Oh.
There's not a lot I could do about it. I quickly ran her outside and took a look, but I mean, I can't go. It's windy, it's wet. I can't go trouncing through the middle of the street in my underwear and a blazer on. So I figured come back and cast and just hope for the best.
Oh.
I mean, it's my sister's cat, not mine. Mine's in my bed behind me. She's asleep, so.
Oh.
I still worry. Don't worry. What can I do? Well, we'll focus on casting. Try not to think about it.
Cat sing.
Can you not? Not right now, maybe? But okay, so I assume, looking at the units lost, a bit of a scuffle.
Yeah, I thought something with more was going to happen, but True just, you know, takes the drone lead. Going for the roach double upgrades, whatnot, and Solar, expanded from that attack earlier on, but he is still feeling kind of the repercussions.
Well, it's just kind of a wall off, so if there's like a counterattack of any form, he's not too worried about Ling slipping by easily, but looks like it's going to be Roach versus Roach. And weird enough, we've seen a decent amount of ZVZs today, but no real Roach versus Roach wars. This will be the first one.
Oh, I guess that's true. We've been blessed. But not anymore.
I mean, let's be honest, Roach versus Roach wars are objectively kind of boring, but I love the build up into it. There's so much that goes on like around the scenes, and then sometimes you'll see those one games where like someone will cut speed early, so their roaches come out much faster, and it's just a quick game over. But the long game of Roach versus Roach, I think, is a lot of fun. But oh dear, are you crashing out? Yep.
It's so dumb. It doesn't even do anything else.
This. Like, you guys can clearly hear she's still connected. Like, this is what's so brokenly silly about it, but...
Fine, I'll leave. I don't care. It's CBC anyways. I'm gone. I'm rage quitting the cast.
Her SC already dead.
I hope it's a Broodlord versus Broodlord.
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry, it's not your fault. That was
that's
just
like that's lashing out if I've ever heard it. But that does really suck. I wish I knew what caused this. I've seen so many problems that, yeah, it's just this is the first I've ever heard of this happening.
I'm not actually wasn't kicked out. I'm still on. Nope, just kidding. I'm kicked out.
No, you're gone. It's fully timed.
Oh,
like,
I meant StarCraft.
Game paused.
But now it has completely kicked me out.
Alright, well, we resume the game, and I guess I'll cover with the solo cast for now. Lucky for me, though, we're already past the predictions, the one part of the game I suck at, but well into the action of things. Now, with Roach speed being really far ahead for Solar, he should be able to take better fights, technically, but the nice thing about Lings for True is there is still this area of time where, when it's still 8 roaches, barely 10 roaches, a Ling surround can go a long way. And True will have upgrade leads as he goes for this Carapace upgrade very quickly with his weapons. So when the fights begin with the roaches, it might not be so even, especially depending on how this early attack gets influenced, as we see trying to run between the mineralized, get that spot, that safe spot for the roaches. But the Ling's buffering for Solar, actually buying him a lot of extra health on these roaches. However, 3 will get picked off here fairly quickly. And doesn't go so hot for Solar. True, however, he's left with a lot of Lings badly damaged. You can just pull these back and go back for another round by later on. Or hell, just pair these up with the actual roaches for a big attack and be cannon fodder down the line. Either way, I mean, Solar's got more roaches, and this would have been a situation where he would have been ahead by about, 8 to 10 roaches for what is mostly the rest of the game on even economy, even trading. But picking off 3 or 4 right there, that's everything True needed to make sure you can take a roach fight a little bit better. In fact, picking off this Queen in the main, going to cut into injects, limiting just how much roach production there is. Every little bit of damage right now counts and goes a long way. Now the third base is up for both players, but Solar's coming across the map with those roaches, and again he's got roach speed way ahead of True. But True's fighting on creep in a defender's advantage scenario. I think he should be okay-ish, but still double the roach count almost is gonna be hard to deal with. Couple transfuses, this spine crawler, there's a lot going for True, but those upgrades not quite kicked in just yet. Almost so close to finishing. Looks like Solar's just going to pick up a couple of the tumors and perhaps go around the other way where he knows there is no spine crawler. This isn't a bad alternative, but it does give True more time to get more troops. More troops. I can make bad jokes even when I'm solo. But gonna try and take the scuffle. Again, it's a numbers lead for Solar, but not by a significant value. The transfuses are gonna help a ton, but he's got a big concave over True, who's kind of choked in by his own third base. Almost like the reverse force field effect, I guess. Either way, does bait Solar into taking that bad engagement spot. Constantly dipping left, dipping right. Both players trying to find the best way to engage this, but Solar not going to win this fight. Not going to end the game here, and backs away with the majority of his roaches still standing. Badly injured, but still standing. And now it's actually True who's got a very significant roach lead. However, without speed, it's really hard to march across the map. It will be finishing in a moment's time, but it is 1-1 over 1-0. Oh, why? No, don't do it! Oh, he kills one of his own roaches. I thought that's maybe to clean up supply or something, but he just replaces it with a brand new roach. So we're going to attribute that to a misclick. And the Overseer just going to be chased off to the side. Meanwhile, I mean, back at home for Solar, he did saturate his own third. He's not really behind on drones. In fact, he's actually ahead on drones by 10. That's actually kind of a tough number for True to bridge that gap for. Like, while he does have a lead in army value right now, this is because he cut drones, you know? Those extra 10 roaches are what would have otherwise been extra 10 drones. But the problem really comes into the fact that this pays off a lot better for Solar over the long game, the long con, if you will. His economy is going to look better over time, and thus he'll get more roaches in the late game. I don't think True's going to be able to end this so early, so quickly. Big shoutouts, by the way, to Rage Kitty, just subbed to the channel, and Droopy FR resubbed 2 months running. Thank you guys both for your support. Small salute to you, but coming across the map with that Roach lead, and again, he does have a lead by almost 20 Roaches. True looks like he should be able to take a pretty decent engagement here. Even though there's going to be that awkward choke to start, he just stutters himself in to make sure all the Roaches are fighting on those front lines. 48 Roaches to 27 kind of tells you the tale of this game. He's got an upgrade lead 2-1 over 1-0. Solar's upgrades are kicking in, but not for 3 more seconds, not until after his Roaches are dead. And this is going to be True's game. Good game, well played. And True will take game number 1 of the finals.
Yay!
Yay!